Good morning, Warriors, and welcome to this week's episode of Warrior News. I'm Chloe Stone.
And I'm Jasmine Hauser, and today we are going to be talking about our world's best resource officer, our ladies basketball team, and the dangers of illegal drugs.
First up today is Jonte and her story about our amazing SRO, Officer Byers.
Central has the best resource officer in the school district.
I think he makes a good resource officer because he's always there and is helpful to all of us and always wants to keep us safe. I think OB's funny because he always makes jokes and laughs with us and is humorous and fun. I feel grateful for Officer Byers' time because he's here for us as students at Central. I like that he's always kind and is here for all of us.
Officer Beyer, also known as OB, has been working at our school for going on 5 years now. Officer Beyer makes us feel safe in our school and also makes us feel like we can talk to him whenever we need. Officer Beyer is a cool and funny person and makes us feel like we're not getting in trouble when we really are.
For Central Warrior News, I'm Jonte Alvis.
Thank you, Jonte. We certainly are lucky to have such a dedicated and kind SOR at Central.
Next up is Mazzy and her story about our committed lady basketball team.
9th grade girls basketball has been working hard non-stop to prepare for an amazing season.
The Central 9th grade girls basketball team has been working so hard during practice and on the court to gain their winning streak.
In April, we've done a lot of conditioning, shooting drills, ball handling drills, defensive drills, and we do it every day.
Now we'll turn to a point of view of a 9th grade basketball player.
When we first started, about in the summer, let's just say Coach Temple might have been a little bit more than frustrated, but now it's been good. So, yeah, and we had our first win in conference last night against Rogers, and that was an intense and amazing game. So, yeah.
These girls have been working so hard and they deserve so much of our support. Let's give that to them in their last championship games.
Thank you, Mazzy. In addition of working hard in practice, the Lady Warriors are also very fun to watch. You should come to their games and support them.
On a different note, our last story is about the dangers of illegal drugs. People often don't realize how dangerous they can be, but here's Isabella to tell you more.
We all know doing drugs is a national epidemic and that doing them is very bad for us. So why do we do them? Well, some of the main reasons people do drugs is to fit in, to escape or relax, to relieve boredom, to seem grown up, to rebel, to experiment, or they use them as steroids in their sports.
Well, I think in my office I see a lot of kids that have family issues or maybe like anxiety or depression, and so addiction and use of drugs starts, I think, to like relieve pain, and then I also see kids do it that are in a group of peers that are drug using and they don't really know how to say no and they just want to fit in. The third reason, I think sometimes I see athletes that feel pressure to perform and so they take, drug enhancements or steroids. And then finally, I feel like overall, like kids try drugs just to feel good, to kind of experiment and see, those feelings like of euphoria.
Another big issue is that the adults are buying the drugs for the kids. But why do the adults buy it? And why are the kids so tempted to buy them?
I think kids buy and use drugs because they want to be cool and they want to make money and they just don't have a plan for their future, or they just have no idea what they're doing, and some of their parents don't talk to them or care about them, and maybe they don't even have a family.
If you ever feel tempted to do drugs or anything like it, talk to someone, anyone that is willing to listen, or call the substance abuse hotline. For Warrior News, I'm Isabella Davis.
Thank you, Isabella. That was a very important story. If you or someone you know has a problem with drug use, please talk to someone and get help. Our Central counselors are here to help you.
That's it for this week. Thanks for watching this episode of Warrior News.